Palazzo, Palooza. So you recently got a sewing machine. You know the basics of sewing. You've even made a few beginner sewing projects, but none of them are clothing. You can't wear any of these. All right, great. I got you because I have 5 beginner sewing projects that you can make and actually wear. Keep watching, be sure to subscribe, and let's get into the video. All right, so number 1 is an elastic waist skirt. This is a super easy project. All you need to know how to sew in a straight line so that you can close your seams, do a hem, make an encasing, and put your elastic in, and voila, you are done. You have an elastic waist skirt. So number 2 is pajama pants or shorts. These are going to be a bit more complex, but still all you need to do is know how to sew in a straight line, know how to hem. The only hard part here is cutting out the pattern for the pants to be able to fit you, because if you do not cut these correctly, there's a chance that these pants might not fit you. So that's the only complex thing. Like the elastic waist skirt, all you need to do is make an encasing, put in the elastic, and voila, you have those pajama pants. Number 3 is a kimono duster. Now, I know there's a bit of controversy about the word kimono, and I apologize if that's not the right word that I should be using, but let's say kimono inspired duster. Super easy. Again, the most complex part of this sewing project is just cutting out the shape of the kimono. But like I said, again, if you can do a straight line, a straight stitch, you can make a kimono jacket or duster. Number 4, a cape or a poncho. I have a no-sew version for a cape or a poncho, but we want to learn how to sew. So I suggest that you practice actually sewing or the sewing version of this. And super easy. Again, all you need to do is know how to sew a straight stitch, sew some binding onto your cape, and you have a cape. Super easy. I think this is like the easiest project that you could do. Number 5 is a circle skirt. Now, for this one, you will need kind of like circumference measurements, and oh my gosh, already like confusion, but not to worry. I I don't even I don't even make calculations for this. So what I actually do is just take my waist measurement, and there's a handy dandy app. This is not sponsored. This is not an affiliate. And I pray that these guys never take down their site, because I have been using their site for years. So all you do is take your waist measurement, put them into this handy dandy app that they have, and the name of the website is called By Hand London, and you can just put in By Hand London circle skirt, and it gives you all the calculations that you need to make a circle skirt. They even show you how to cut out your fabric, how much fabric that you need. And so, oh my gosh, once that is done, you are set. You are ready to sew your circle skirt. Now, with the circle skirt, the only challenge would be the hem, because even though it's a straight line, it is mostly going to be in a circular, kind of like in a circular motion. And so sometimes fabric can act funny whilst you're sewing, and your hem might come out a little crooked, but hey, practice, keep practicing. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. My stuff, like, to me, it's fine. I'm sure if someone came and inspected what I was doing, they would think, oh my gosh, that's not perfect. But anyways, listen, as long as it's good for me, it's good. So yes, a circle skirt. It is beginner, but slightly advanced. And a bonus project that you could make is palazzo, palooza, palazzo pants. I call them palooza pants. Let me know in the comments what the right or the correct pronunciation is for those pants. But they are just like knit, very stretchy pants. So they're almost like pajama pants. Pajama pants would be made out of woven fabric. But for these, you'll be making them out of knit fabric. And I don't think they have an elastic waistband. They just have like a stretchy waistband, which is supposed to keep the pants up and be snug enough. So this is another easy project that you would be able to do and wear. So those are all the projects that I have. For each of these projects, I will link a video where you can actually see how you can make these things so you can try and practice. I'll link all of those in the description box. I will also provide a download, and that will be in the description box as well. A download just listing all of these projects that I have mentioned, and I will give you the links as well on tutorials on where you can get get help to make these projects. If you liked this video, be sure to of course, like it. And if you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe so I can make more videos like this. Oh, and let me know in the comments if you would like to see tutorials of the things that I just mentioned, of all the projects that I just mentioned. But go ahead and visit the links in the description box so I can direct you to where you can see tutorials on how to actually make all of these. All right, so I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have an amazing day.